oppose against them. So when I fight this guy, it's all he was a nobody. When I fight this guy, all he was washed. When I fight this guy, it's an excuse, you know. So who you want me to fight? I beat this guy. It's an excuse. I beat this guy. You know, he's too young or whatever.
Terence Crawford has stunned the entire boxing world by announcing his retirement in an incredibly emotional fashion. What he revealed in his farewell message has left fans deeply shaken. The undefeated champion didn't quietly step away. Instead, he released a powerful 6-minute video on YouTube, where his voice cracked repeatedly as he explained why he's leaving the sport at 38 years old. Immediately after what many believe was the greatest win of the modern era, Crawford struggled to hold back tears as he told fans he had nothing left to prove for him. Walking away on his own terms mattered far more than chasing another massive paycheck or collecting another championship belt.
I'm never really going to give my full respect until afterwards. Yes, you know, it's a lot of people that's changing their narrative. Like, man, y'all watching something great right now, and we not appreciating it. And it's sad to say that we waking up at the tail end of his
day night. Crawford shared the news on social media with a short but striking caption, "Walking away as a great, with nothing left to prove. #Crawford Era." The post quickly racked up millions of views across platforms, with fans flooding the comments in a mix of heartbreak and admiration. That one of boxing's greatest pound-for-pound fighters is stepping away while still on top. Still, the sudden nature of the decision sparked intense debate throughout the boxing world. Crawford's full statement revealed layers behind the choice that few fans anticipated. But before the emotional explanation took center stage, Jake Paul made remarks that added even more controversy to the retirement story.
In a way like this is rare. Terence Crawford just retired 42-0, and honestly, that's how you do it. No chasing checks, no hanging around too long, no letting the game humble you on the way out. He leaves as the only boxer in the 4-belt era to become undisputed in 3 weight classes, something we may not see for a very long time. And he put the final stamp on.
According to people close to the situation, Jake Paul reportedly brushed off Crawford's retirement as a negotiating tactic. During a workout session at the Miami Open, Paul allegedly told reporters, "He's not retired, bro. We've seen this a million times in boxing. He's just got everyone talking." Smart move by Terence. The comments raised eyebrows, especially since rumors had surfaced weeks earlier suggesting Crawford's team had been contacted about a potential fight with Paul worth tens of millions of dollars. Many believe Paul was frustrated that Crawford retired before talks could progress into what might have been one of the biggest crossover fights ever. His dismissive reaction may simply reflect disappointment at missing out on that opportunity.
What I respect most is that Crawford knew to stop, and a lot of greats don't. They convince themselves that there's one more fight left, and usually that's when the story changes. Crawford even said it himself, "I'm done fighting because I want a different kind of battle, the one where you walk away on your own terms." That line says everything.
The boxing world has been split ever since Crawford's dominant win over Canelo Alvarez last September, with many believing a rematch would have produced the largest payday of both men's careers. But Crawford clearly had different priorities. In hindsight, he had been quietly hinting at retirement for months, though few took him seriously since fighters often talk about stepping away. In his emotional YouTube video, Crawford spoke openly about the mental and physical strain of maintaining an undefeated record for 17 straight years.
I wouldn't be mad if I never see Terence fight again. The way he performed, getting ready to be 38, I think, in a few days. Man, what better way to go out? What better way to tell the game goodbye? What?
Every fighter knows this day eventually comes. You just never know when, Crawford said. "I spent my entire life chasing something. Not belts, not money, not headlines, but that feeling. When the world doubts you, and you keep showing up and proving them wrong." He continued with even more powerful words. "The sport gave me everything. I fought for my family. I fought for my city. I fought for the kid I used to be, the one who had nothing but a dream and a pair of gloves. And I did it my way." Those words carry extra weight knowing Crawford is truly walking away at the height of his powers, something very few fighters have ever done. Many analysts believe his decision was influenced by events just 2 weeks earlier, when the WBC stripped him of his super middleweight title for allegedly refusing to pay $300 in sanctioning fees.
You gonna fight? I was arguing with Max on the way to the venue about Boots Ennis. Nah, We don't go fight Canelo and then go back and fight Boots Ennis. I saw a report today. Somebody was talking about him going up to light heavyweight. Nah, we don't go up to light heavyweight. We just went up 3 weight classes since the Spence fight in 2 weight classes.
Sources say that situation left Crawford frustrated with the politics and business side of boxing. It may have been the final push that convinced him to leave, while his health and legacy were still intact. One of the most powerful moments of his announcement came when he explained what walking away on his own terms truly meant. Crawford became emotional as he said, "I'm stepping away not because I'm done fighting, but because I've won a different battle, the one where you leave on your own terms. This isn't goodbye. It's just the end of one fight and the start of another."
Specifics, if you watch my channel, you know what I'm talking about. Last week I said that, there was going to be some big news come down the pipe. When you hear it, you guys will know. Terence Bud Crawford has officially announced his retirement via his social media platforms. So, and it's a great thing. He left on top.
Those who followed Crawford's career closely believe this decision goes far beyond a simple retirement. It represents preserving both his body and his mind while his legacy remains flawless. Crawford leaves the sport with a perfect 42-0 record, including 31 knockouts. Remarkably, he was never knocked down even once in his professional career. Even more astonishing, not a single judge ever scored a round against him throughout his entire run, an almost unbelievable statistic that highlights his dominance. Fans have flooded social media with shock, admiration, and emotion as the boxing world processes the news.
Close to him pretty much knew that Canelo was going to be the last fight. He was pretty much done. There's nothing else more to accomplish. You proved all of your haters wrong. Everyone who hated on you all the way to 42-0. And you proved everybody, who believed in you, you proved them right.
Wrote, undefeated, undisputed, and gone before anyone could touch him. That's how legends leave. Another added, emotionally, enjoy your rest, champ. You earned it more than anyone. Still, not everyone is convinced the retirement is permanent. Some fans and analysts suspect Crawford may be using this moment as leverage for even bigger fights. One skeptical comment read, "That Canelo check just cleared. He'll be back when they offer $100 million for the rematch." Another doubter wrote, "He doesn't want that rematch. He knows Canelo will come back different." This skepticism isn't new in boxing, where many fighters retire only to return when the right opportunity or payday dash appears.
Terence Crawford walking away as a great with nothing else left to prove. He's actually attached a YouTube video. In this video, he is receiving the key to the city. He's on the stage. He's thanking everybody that brought him to where he was in boxing. Bo McIntyre, Shakur Stevenson, everyone around him in his team. "I'm #1 pound for pound. I'm 3 times undisputed. I'm 5-division champion."
The timing of Crawford's announcement has raised serious questions, especially with several mega fights still available that could have shattered pay-per-view records. Just last week, Canelo Alvarez's trainer Eddie Reynoso publicly stated they wanted a rematch in September 2026, a bout that would have been historic. There were also talks of Crawford moving up to middleweight for additional legacy-defining fights, along with rumors of him headlining a massive Riyadh season event in early 2026.
I hear you. And the final question, Terence Crawford just announced his retirement. What are your thoughts on this? Is this for real? What do you think? The GOAT is retired.
Listen, man, I don't think Terence is playing. Listen, he's a serious man. He's given the game so much. Congratulations to you, Terence Crawford, bro. Whatever you want to do.
Alshuk, who played a major role in making the Canelo fight happen by offering massive purses, reportedly isn't thrilled about Crawford retiring before capitalizing on a rematch and other blockbuster bouts. Sources suggest Turkey invested heavily in building Crawford into a mainstream attraction through Riyadh season events in 2024 and 2025. Crawford stepping away just as he reached superstar status feels like strange timing. Crawford's coach, Bernie Davis, ALLEGDLY, revealed in a recent Mill City boxing interview that Crawford's price for any comeback would be exactly $100 million, not $75 million, not $90 million, but a flat $100 million. If it's not that, he reportedly said, then what's the point?
I think you deserve it. You've blessed us with many great fights, bro. At the end of the day, your accolades will never be replicated, brother. And you finally got your just due. So respect to you, man, and enjoy life outside of the ring.
But if you had to make a bet, does he come back?
I don't think so.